Hey, I'm here at D Piazza's about to film interview with Jason Tyler from ADHD Entertainment, and here we go.
Is there any sort of cover to that or anything?
Yeah, it's $10, okay. And I think he starts at $7:15.
The tour guy gets here at
yeah,
7:15?
so we can just clear the house then or something. Yeah.
But those people were just here for that, so I'll just let the guy know.
Okay.
What's the night?
Isn't that funny how we start this and it's not even a second and somebody's asking me something to do with music.
Oh, of course. Always working, man. Always working.
That's how we are, man.
It's good to see you again, man. How are things? Good to see you. Thank you. Yes. Last time we sat down at Slide Bar in Fullerton about a year ago.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since then, and a lot of great stuff coming up, personally and for the business. So I'm excited.
Big things happening in the ADHD camp.
Yeah, we have some great shows coming up here in this month and next month and next year already confirmed and announced, and we had a great year this year with obviously Vader at Malone's back in June, Head PE again, but we also have coming up here at D Piazza's in Long Beach where we're at right now. And tonight, the main reason why we're here is for Depths of Hatred and Widowmaker. These are the cool little laminates that I got to drop off to the band tonight. And this is the second show of their tour. So cheers to these guys. I know it's going to be killer. They've played here before with Inanimate Existence. And looking forward to the show this evening. Some great locals playing this evening. Unscarred, Ninja Gandhi, and God. As a band that all God's Kills can have to play with, God, just because it makes sense.
What does that stand for?
I don't know. Well, the hashtag is God Mentality for the Facebook. So I'll ask the guys when they get it.
G-O-D means something.
That was D-O-G.
Oh, right.
Decimation of Gods.
Oh, yeah.
We should. That's a good bill right there. Those three bands. So we'll make that happen. In 2018. So
tell us a little bit about RuneFest coming up.
RuneFest is coming up December 2nd at Malone's in Santa Ana. We have Fallujah, Skeletal Remains as our co-headliners. It's an annual festival put together by Voices of Ruin. Fortunate for myself and my bandmates, Lazarus Casket was chosen. We are opening the festival. We go on at 5 o'clock. Around 5 o'clock, we're going to play a full set and a brand new song called False Creed, which is our new single that we just recorded. It's been featured on Hellbound Podcast, Metallifornia, The Razor, Los Anarchy Radio, Dash Radio, and other outlets, and it's on our Bandcamp page right now, and you can stream it for free, and if you want to buy it, it's like 99 cents or something like that, and we're writing new material, and it sounds like the guys are really excited, and the chemistry's flowing with the band, so, I'm
happy for you.
It's good to play again. And,
so awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think the RuneFest set, I'm going to lose as much weight or at least fucking work out as hard as I can this month. I dropped 10 pounds, but then I hopped on the scale today. Maybe I gained 10 more pounds of muscle again because I have been dieting, so I don't know. That's kind of weird. My weight fluctuates so weirdly, and I didn't even have breakfast today, but I jumped on the scale and I was like, what? Maybe a water retaining, So anyway, I'm excited to just put on a killer show for everyone, and we're looking forward to it. Our friends in Madras, Infinite Death, Ritual, My Kanith, October Flame, and Darkest Death are all playing, and Darkest Death is returning to RuneFest for the second time. They played a couple years ago, so
I got their t-shirt.
Props for them, yeah. The long sleeves?
No, the short one.
Oh, the short one, nice.
That was the last, they were like, hey, who wants a shirt? And they tossed the shirt into the audience, and I grabbed it.
What show was that at?
At Malone's.
Okay, yeah. Awesome.
So what else do you have coming up besides RuneFest?
Just next weekend, I believe it is, Motor Grader, November 18th at Malone's in Santa Ana. We have Winter Slaughter with Cattle Decapitation on November 22nd, same venue, Malone's in Santa Ana. And that bill is stacked. We have Thanatology from Mexico, Crematorium, Flatbush, Bad Acid Trip, Zombie Eating Horse, who just won the Battle of the Bands in SoCal, and they opened up Knotfest this past Sunday. Played in front of a ton of people. Got to share the stage with Black Dahlia Murder, Repulsion, Exhumed. Who else played that day? Stone Sour, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson. It was amazing. A really great experience for those guys. Very proud of them. They work with us regularly. They actually have 2 Metal Monday headliners coming up in Long Beach, which is my hometown, and we do Metal Monday shows every week at the Blacklight District Lounge in Long Beach. Yeah. We have a show with Black Metal Nights coming up on November 27th, actually, with you. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. You did a killer job on that lineup. Thanks. We're also doing New Year's together, which is also happens to be on a Monday. It's the New Year's Day Feast. Yeah. How do you say it in Latin? I looked it up, and oh man, I'm hilarious. I looked it up and put it on the flyer, and now I forgot how to say it. All I know is it looks like it has the word anus in it, so all you ass eaters should be there. And if you just like food too, I'm gonna barbecue that out. Right? Hey, that's what the kids are doing. I hear.
Who watches this shit anyway?
Right. We also have some great shows coming up at Slide Bar in Fullerton on November 17th, which is next Friday. We have Exhumed, Archaic, and Silent Scream, and most of the time all of our Slide Bar shows are free, so that's going to be awesome. We have Ronnie Alvarado's birthday bash with Sixes. I'm going to say it now because by the time you put this up, I'm sure they'll be announced. And then Mystic Ritual, Hole in the Sky, which is a Black Sabbath tribute featuring a member of the band King, and Wise Blood, which is a COC tribute with members of Cerebellion. So I'm stoked on that. They're opening Wise Blood. I'm a huge Corrosion of Conformity fan, so I'm stoked on that, and I got my ticket already to see them with Black Label Society coming up, so that's going to be amazing. Let's see, what else do we have coming up? We just announced, I believe it was yesterday, I'm so excited about this. Yeah.
Oh, the band from Finland?
June 8th at Malone's in Santa Ana, we have Insomnium from Finland, and it's going to be killer. We have, how do you say their name?
Vili Kaos?
Yeah, that's it.
Vili Kaos.
We have Vili Kaos. Can you edit that?
Yeah, Vili Kaos.
We have Vili Kaos as the second stage headliner. Yeah. We have Voices of Ruin confirmed. Believe it or not, my band is very interested in playing the show, so I think we might play. We also have Nectophile confirmed and Tower Guard. And got a couple spots left, but by the time I check my email tonight, it's going to be full. And I think Hellbrook Hollow is going to jump on it. Valkyrium's interested, so I think that's a full show right there. And that's just an amazing lineup. I mean, not only the headliner, that's what's so great about these 2-stage Malone shows is we really get to choose the bands that deserve to play these kind of shows, that understand the work that it takes to get 400 or 500 people to a venue. Because, I've done shows at Malone's for over a decade, and I've done some shows where there's 20, 30 people there. Yeah. It took me 10 years to build that place up, get people from LA to come check it out and fill the place. And I think the first time we did that was about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago now. 2 years ago in January, it was actually NAMM week on a Wednesday. We had Defeated Sanity from Germany there. And there was at least 300 people there, and it blew my mind. I finally did it. So since then, everything we've done over there has pretty much been on fire. Like, I don't think we've done a bad show at the venue since. And we don't really just do like a locals only night. I would like to do something like that. I have a death metal kind of package in mind. I'm going to hit up some bands from California that I haven't worked with in a while, and see if they're available maybe for something in February or March for my birthday, something like that. So I'll keep everyone posted on that. A couple other shows we have coming up, just to get through all the shows real quick. December 16th right here at DiPiazza's in Long Beach, we have Head PE, and that's again all ages. Great lineup with Of Limbo, 7 File, Surface Tension, and A Bleeding Sky. Of Limbo is a Long Beach band that is just amazing. I ran into one of their members yesterday at Fingerprints Records in Long Beach, and they're just awesome. I mean, they're just a bluesy rock band, and they did like Alice in Chains.
Can't go wrong with that.
Like or someone like that. They do their thing and they do it so well. Like Baroness. Baroness played the Ozfest the other day, and it was right in the middle of all the heavy stuff. And I thought they stole the show, and I'm a huge fan of Suffocation and the bands that played around them. But when they went up there and played, you heard everything perfectly, and they put on their set and they killed it, and they sounded just like the CD.
Awesome.
And that's a band that I discovered through doing college radio. That's one of the things. I do have 2 degrees, even though I love music. I have a degree in radio, TV, film, and comm entertainment from Cal State Fullerton. So
there you go.
That's what has led me to the path I'm on now as a booking agent and as a talent buyer. And I actually got hired. I don't talk about this stuff too much because it's kind of behind the scenes stuff, but I got hired by First Row Talent back in January. My boss, John Finberg, he's one of the top agents in metal and in music, and he has been for decades. So when he called me, it was an honor to come aboard the team, and I've been with them almost a year now, and it's opened up a lot of doorways. I've bought in some great shows from the company, and now I'm building my roster and helping book tours for the agency, and it's definitely the hard work I put in the technical death metal scene as a booking agent has really paid off, because that kind of work, it was really tough, and it's hard to do across the country. It's not as accepted in every market as it is in, let's say, Pomona or Baltimore.
Hard to get places who would have those bands. Man.
Right. So I'm thankful and grateful. Thank you.
Being the First Row Talent.
Thank you.
You're like a rep for them now, right?
Yeah, I've been working with them for a while now. I just kind of keep that on the down low, but hey, it's a good thing to talk about. So
keep it on the down low, but it's gonna be
yeah.
It's all good.
Well, you can only do so much in a day, and I'm pretty booked. I try to answer every email that I get, and when you work for someone, there's a lot of times I was doing ADHD tours by myself for about a year, and I could do whatever I wanted tour-wise.
Yeah.
And that was cool, but I don't work for myself anymore in that part of the business.
Yeah,
so I have a boss and I have a coworker I work with closely, so we're a team, and I have to respect the company policies and what their goals are. So that was a transition for me, doing whatever the hell I wanted to working for someone again, and but it's been awesome. They kicked my ass, I kicked my own ass, and I'm very proud of what I've accomplished in 2017 as a booking agent, and I'm looking forward to everything coming up. I'm working with some great artists. I'm doing stuff that I've never thought I'd ever do. Posters on my wall as a child. I'm working with them. Yeah. And it's blowing my mind. Yeah. It's just, it took so long to get where I am. It's not something that happened overnight. The college education, the working for different record labels, interning, working in radio, Roadrunner Records street team member, working for Century Media Records, interning at Metal Blade Records, interning at Sirius XM Radio. And I want to say what's up to Jose. Jose is awesome, and he's moved here to SoCal, so I look forward to doing some things with him. Very fortunate that we had a local feature on Sirius XM Liquid Metal recently. He played songs from some unsigned bands or recently signed bands. Actually, Zombie Eating Horse, who just signed with Infinite Strength Records, and Voices of Ruin, and Motograder, and Head PE. It was awesome. He talked about the shows that we have coming up, and he played music from some of the bands that we work with. So, cheers to him for having me on the air. And I look forward to talking with him again soon. And he's doing some awesome things in Orange County as well. So, some collaborations with them would be awesome coming up. And, everything Everything is a tight family, not just in Southern California, but across the whole country. And we all have to take care of each other and pick each other up when we fall, and just be good to each other and be professional and be understanding about life. And you know, it's a daily struggle, and we have to stay positive.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yep.
It's a tough business.
Man, and you do it the best. And I want to say thank you for having me interview you. It's been a long time. So much has happened, and I can see the fruits of your labor in this booking world. And I hope to continually work with you, and I wish you the best, man.
Thanks, man.
And thanks.
Appreciate it.
All right. It's been another interview with Black Metal Nights Productions, and I thank Jason Tyler from ADHD for doing this interview, and rock on.